Have you ever thought that something as healthy as fruit could be harming your legs? That sounds strange, right? We've all been told to eat more fruits because they're packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. And that's absolutely true for the most part. But here's the twist. Not all fruits are good for everyone, and not in every amount. If you've been experiencing swelling in your legs, unusual muscle cramps, aching joints, or even numbness or tingling sensations, your diet might be playing a role. More specifically, certain fruits, yes, fruits could be the sneaky cause behind your leg discomfort. In today's episode, we're going to explore the 7 fruits that might be silently contributing to leg pain, swelling, inflammation, or poor circulation. This doesn't mean these fruits are bad in general, but if you're dealing with leg issues or certain health conditions, you may want to think twice before eating them regularly. 1. Grapes, the sugar spike you didn't expect. Grapes are juicy, sweet, and often the go-to snack for health-conscious eaters. But did you know grapes are incredibly high in natural sugars and can cause sudden blood sugar spikes? When blood sugar rises rapidly, it puts pressure on your circulatory system. For people who are insulin-resistant, diabetic, or borderline prediabetic, this can reduce blood flow to extremities like the legs and feet. Over time, this can lead to nerve damage or a condition called peripheral neuropathy. Grapes are also high in oxalates, especially red and black varieties. Oxalates can contribute to the formation of crystals in joints, which aggravate inflammation, especially if you already have conditions like gout or arthritis in your knees or ankles. So, while grapes are full of antioxidants like resveratrol, eating too many, especially without balancing your sugar intake, may worsen leg circulation issues, swelling, and inflammation. 2. Bananas, the silent trigger for vein problems. Bananas are one of the most popular fruits in the world. Rich in potassium, they help balance fluid and sodium in the body, which sounds great for preventing leg cramps. But there's a catch. If your body already has trouble processing potassium due to kidney problems, for example, bananas can cause a buildup that leads to muscle fatigue, tingling, and heaviness in the legs. Bananas are also rich in tyramine, a compound that can trigger vein dilation in sensitive individuals. For people prone to varicose veins or venous insufficiency, this dilation might worsen symptoms like leg heaviness, tiredness, and swelling, especially by the end of the day. And let's not forget that bananas are high in carbohydrates. For people watching blood sugar or weight, 2 factors deeply connected to leg health, this could worsen conditions like diabetic neuropathy or joint strain due to excess weight. 3. Oranges, acidic enemies of joint health. Oranges are usually associated with vitamin C, immunity, and hydration. But if you have sensitive joints or suffer from inflammatory conditions like rheumatoid arthritis or gout, oranges might be aggravating your leg problems. Oranges are highly acidic. When consumed in excess, this acidity can irritate the joints, especially in the knees, hips, and ankles. The acid can also reduce the body's pH balance, which may increase uric acid production, one of the main culprits behind gout attacks in the legs and feet. Moreover, the high sugar content in orange juice, even when fresh, can cause inflammation and sudden spikes in blood glucose. This worsens water retention in the legs, causing puffiness and making you feel heavy or sore, especially after a sedentary day. So while a slice or 2 is fine, consuming oranges in large quantities, especially juice, may leave your legs aching or swollen. 4. Mangoes, tropical treat with a hidden danger. Mangoes are delicious, tropical, and filled with flavor. But they come with a warning, especially if you're dealing with leg swelling, heat, or inflammation. Mangoes have a very high glycemic index, which means they raise your blood sugar fast. If you already struggle with circulation, prediabetes, or inflammation-related pain in your legs, the sugar load from mangoes may make symptoms worse. Additionally, mangoes contain compounds called urushiol, also found in poison ivy, that can trigger allergic reactions or inflammation in sensitive individuals. This may manifest as skin rashes, itching, or even joint stiffness, especially in the lower limbs. Over time, this low-level inflammation can accumulate and make you feel like your legs are constantly under stress, even if you've done nothing physically demanding. 5. Cherries, the gout paradox. You may have heard cherries are great for gout, and yes, certain studies have shown cherries help reduce uric acid levels. But not all cherries are created equal. Sweet cherries, which are the most commonly consumed type, contain high amounts of fructose, a natural sugar that can paradoxically increase uric acid production in the body. When your body breaks down fructose, it creates purines, which are then metabolized into uric acid. If your body can't eliminate uric acid effectively, it forms crystals in your joints, often in the big toe, ankle, or knee, causing intense pain and swelling. This is the essence of gout. So, if you're eating large amounts of sweet cherries hoping to cure joint pain in your legs, but you're not seeing improvement or it's getting worse, the sugar content may be the hidden culprit. Tart cherries are better, but moderation is still key. 6. Pineapple, the enzyme that hurts when it heals. Pineapple is a powerful fruit, known for its enzyme bromelain, which breaks down proteins and helps with digestion. Bromelain also has anti-inflammatory properties, so you might assume it's good for leg pain and swelling. But here's the catch. Pineapple is also highly acidic, high in sugar, and can trigger flare-ups in people with sensitive joints or digestive issues like IBS. If your body is already inflamed, say, from arthritis or a leg injury, pineapple might irritate your system more than it helps. Some people also experience allergic-type reactions to bromelain, including skin flushing, hives, or swelling in the limbs. That means your healthy fruit snack could be causing hidden stress in your legs, especially if you're consuming it daily in smoothies or juices. The balance lies in quantity and timing. If your legs are already swollen, sore, or dealing with poor circulation, avoid pineapple on an empty stomach or in large portions. 7. Watermelon, the water trap. You'd think watermelon, being over 90% water, would be a great fruit for leg health, right? Especially in the summer when swelling is worse. But here's where things get tricky. Watermelon has a high glycemic index, meaning it breaks down into sugar very quickly. This sudden sugar spike can cause insulin surges, leading to inflammation, water retention, and sluggish circulation, especially in the lower body. Even worse, the fruit's diuretic properties can cause a temporary loss of potassium and magnesium, two essential minerals that prevent leg cramps, spasms, and fatigue. If you eat a lot of watermelon without replacing these minerals, your legs might start to feel weak, heavy, or twitchy. And if you have poor kidney function, the extra fluid from watermelon can backfire, causing more edema or swelling in the feet, calves, and ankles. It's a hydration trap. What seems refreshing might be leaving your legs bloated and sore. Fruits are nature's candy. They offer incredible health benefits, but like everything in nutrition, context matters. Your body isn't just a machine. It's a dynamic, ever-changing system. What helps one person might harm another, especially when it comes to sensitive systems like your circulatory and musculoskeletal system. If your legs are aching, swelling, or feeling weak and heavy, don't overlook your fruit bowl. Grapes, bananas, oranges, mangoes, cherries, pineapple, and watermelon may seem innocent, but they can trigger or worsen leg symptoms when consumed in excess or under the wrong circumstances. This doesn't mean you need to eliminate these fruits forever, but it does mean you should listen to your body, be mindful of quantity, and consider your specific health conditions before piling on the fruit. Balance is key. If your legs are suffering, give them a chance to recover, not just with exercise or rest, but by adjusting what's on your plate. And always consult your doctor or a qualified nutritionist before making big changes, especially if you have diabetes, arthritis, kidney issues, or circulatory problems. Your legs carry you through life. Let's take care of them one step and one bite at a time.